Welcome back. If you've watched any of our previous videos from purging your negative thoughts, you understand the importance of purging them and the wonderful life-changing effects that it can have on your overall life satisfaction, health, and well-being. And you've likely begun to observe your passive thoughts, identity, limiting beliefs, and recognize how to reframe the stories you are telling yourself, and have also taken the steps to manifest a better future for yourself as well. And now that you're familiar with all these topics and have had a chance to play around with them, we want to give you a clearer guide to implement these tools day to day to gain a new level of health and life satisfaction that you desire.
Your personality creates your life, and your personality is made up of how you think, how you act, and how you feel. Most people try to create a new life as that same person with the same personality. But when we understand that 95% of who we are, at least by adulthood, is a set of memorized behaviors, unconscious habits, and automated emotional reactions, then we're more willing to change. Presently, our bodies or habits are really dragging the mind along for the ride. Habits do not involve conscious thought. So although we're awake, our conscious mind is not ruling the day. But when we begin to notice our behaviors and attitudes and become familiar with them, we begin to become more conscious and we're able to objectify our subjective self.
Yeah, you know what, Lisa, that totally reminds me of our narcissism series. And, where we took the judgment out and really began to identify them as behaviors. Now, we didn't label or place any blame or anything like that. We just simply identified the behaviors of both parties involved in the relationships and then changed what was actually controllable, which is our own behavior, right? So as you begin over time to become really conscious of your unconscious thoughts, you can become aware of your automatic behaviors as well, and how you think, how you act, how you feel, and even your go-to emotion. Now, another word for this is metacognition, and it allows us to examine our own programming. So once we recognize our programming, we find it easier to change. We don't really know how to do it unless we know that it's there, right? This is actually our first daily tool to think about the thought patterns, your thought patterns, as often as you can throughout the day. If you find yourself in the middle of a subconscious act, thought, or emotion, don't judge yourself, just be aware. And then if you can reframe it.
Yeah, that is certainly a foundational step in the process of change. Our second step is to focus on our breathing. And we're going to share some specific tips. But first, I have to share a story with you about breath and just the importance of it. So I attended school for massage therapy many moons ago. And in school, we routinely gave and received massages. So during my first massage, I'm lying on the table and the instructor's walking around the room and he's telling us to focus on our breathing in a certain way and that will enhance the experience of the massage. And I admit that I'm a little bit lazy and I quickly dismissed that idea and just focused, I didn't want to focus on anything but how great the massage felt and getting the knots out of my shoulders. But I got caught and the teacher hovered around us until I was inhaling slowly and deeply and exhaling the same. And I am thankful to this day that I was caught slacking, because not only can breathing enhance the effects of a massage, it can easily calm a mood, invigorate you, and literally change your physiology in seconds. So today we're going to focus on 3 types of breathing patterns. Now there are other beneficial types of breathing, but these are a great place to start. So first we have a long, slow inhale through the nose and then a longer, slower exhale through the mouth. Now this is the type of breathing that is often used for meditation. And it's also great anytime that you're feeling stressed and you simply want to feel better. The count is up to you for your own comfort, but you can extend the count as you get comfortable. And the second type of breathing is called a box breath. Again, you can determine the count and you can extend that as you gain comfort. But an example would be to inhale, let's say for a count of 5, then hold that breath for a count of 5, then exhale for a count of 5, and then hold with no breath in your lungs for a count of 5. And then you just repeat that pattern. And a third type of breath is immune boosting. The only guidelines here are that you breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Nasal breathing warms, filters, and humidifies inhaled air before it reaches your lower respiratory tract.
Yeah, really focusing on your breathing can distract you from negative or trivial thoughts and boost your health and well-being. So we encourage you to fit it into your day whenever you possibly can. And you can even incorporate breath into our third daily tool, which is changing our thought patterns through positive affirmations. So you may recall that these are positive statements that you tell yourself, say out loud to yourself, either in front of a mirror or just simply in your head if needed. Affirmations are also stated as if they're already done. I am, and then fill in the blank. I want to, I hope to, or even I will. They don't work as they're still kind of portraying that this goodness has a future endeavor. We want to leave out the want, the hope, or the will and go straight for the glory, as believing as if you're already currently living it in the present. It is important to remember that we will not change by living in the past or worrying about our future. We must really take charge of the present moment. Our subconscious mind, it does what it's told and will effortlessly bring our positive affirmations into fruition when we state it as if it's part of already our being. We want to give you one more bonus to add to your affirmations using Central Meridian. This movement can give your rhythm back and add harmony to your spirit and to your soul. So you simply begin like you're zipping up a zipper from your pelvic area to your mouth, saying positive affirmations as you zip up. You can use both hands. And if you are saying your affirmation in your head, you may also assimilate a long inhale as you zip and exhale as you finish at your mouth.
And finally, we ask that you add some meditation to your daily routine. There are many guided meditations online, and these are very helpful as you begin. While you do not have to completely clear your mind to meditate, using a guided meditation keeps you from going back to the same thought cycles that you're trying to let go of. So no matter the topic, guided meditations often refer back to your breath. And that's a good check-in to see if you're following their lead. Now, don't worry if a thought pops up, just observe them and let it go. We will address the amazing health benefits of certain types of meditations in future videos. But for now, we just want you to find comfort and add it to your daily routine. The important thing is to remember that there is no such thing as a bad meditation.
No. So you can check out our other conversations on purging, on narcissism. We have really simple tools for you that hopefully help you feel more carefree, empowered, far less toxic, very light, and less overwhelmed. And Lisa and I have really enjoyed helping you shift and purge. And we look forward to hearing all about your journey through this entire process. And we hope to hear you share how you plan to incorporate what you've learned moving forward. Now, we also have ways for you to contact us below this video as well. You can also feel free to contact us about any questions, or feel free to type them below. Be sure to like, subscribe, or thumbs up with us. Thank you so much for watching.